Hi everyone! I just wanted to say hello and do a response to Libacious One's prompt about spending in the hobby and does it ever simmer down and all that fun stuff. I also wanted to take the opportunity to show you this girl who I have her in a couple of Fukubukuro items and I think she's pretty darn cute. I haven't figured her out. I don't know who she is, but I think in this haircut she looks kind of like Anne of Green Gables after she accidentally dyes her hair green and she has to cut it short. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but or read the books by Ellen Montgomery. Anyway, that's who she reminds me of now. She's very tomboyish, which fits, I guess. I didn't plan on having a tomboy character, but the way her body fits and I don't know, her whole aesthetic is kind of tomboyish, and then with the Fukubukuros it just kind of confirms it. So I don't know exactly who she is yet, but anyway, that's a lot of rambling for one character I don't know much about. But anyway, I wanted to make a response about spending in the hobby and does it ever taper off. And for me, I've been in the hobby a little over a year now, and I was shocked at how much I spent in the first year. I just wanted one doll. It started with my birthday, and my husband asked me what I wanted, and I said I would really love a BJD. I've been looking at them for years, and I love them, and would love to get into the hobby. So he got me one, and then, of course, I found a couple others, and then there were sales, and there were used dolls that I got for great deals, and it just kind of went from there. I got around 10 or 11 BJDs in my first year. I'm up to 13 and 2 floating heads, and that's not counting dolls like A-Zones and Blythes, so it really has exploded for me. I didn't know if it was just me or if it's like that for a lot of people, but when I get myself interested in something, I tend to jump all the way in. When I learned how to crochet, I couldn't just do the pot holder. I had to do a whole blanket. You know, I loved art. I couldn't just do the art. I had to teach it. I love these dolls. I couldn't just get one doll. I had to have all the sizes so I could figure out what I liked best. And now that I have the doll family that I have now, I have a good idea of what sizes I like. There are a few dolls that I have not bonded with, and there are a few that I have. Some were surprises, some were not. And I think as time goes on, I'm probably going to either sell or trade the dolls that I have not bonded with and see what happens after that. I don't really want to have walls and walls and walls of dolls. It's just, I'm pretty overwhelmed already. I don't think I could handle any more, but of course things are constantly changing in this hobby, so you never know. Fairyland gets me every time. Like, I want every single thing that they come out with, and I'm sure there's a time where I won't be able to say no. I would love to have a Feeple 60 at some point. I just want to know how their posability works, and yeah, so anyway, long story short, I do think it tapers off a little bit. But then there's the spending on the clothes, and that can be pretty pricey depending on who you buy them from. Some of the makers on Etsy, I love their stuff, like Odd Princess and, well, that's for smaller dolls, but Gia doll, and I don't know, there's so many of them out there that are so amazing, but they're so expensive, and so you have to really save up for that nice high quality item. They're totally worth it because, you know, they put a lot of time and effort into it, and materials, and just, you know, anyway, it's worth it, and it totally makes the character. So I'm rambling, but yeah, so I think that's it. if I think of anything else, oh yeah, the reason why I think that they are so, I don't know, that once you get into the hobby, it kind of takes over. I think it's because of, well, Michelle had a good perspective about the imagination and how like they hook onto your imagination, and that's, you can't ever leave that. That's always with you. And so um, for me, that's a huge gift. I not only have I met some amazing people in this hobby, but it's also I'll link you below to her and to the original prompt. But thinking back to when I was a kid, I if someone asked me once, "What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite possession?" And for me, it was my imagination. It wasn't anything physical, and because that is something I could take with me wherever I went. Um, and when you grow older, you kind of lose a little bit of that. At least a lot of people lose it, or parts of it, and you just live life. You adult, you're an adult, and you have to think about serious things. But I feel like this hobby brings back a little bit of my childhood. It's part of who I am, and I love being able to express the artistic side of this hobby and the story writing and just all the aspects, the photography, the videography. I'm going off on a tangent now, but um, long story short, long ramble short, yes, I do think it tapers off, and I'm so sorry I rambled. I'm just, I really love this hobby and these people, all of you guys in the community, and I never want to leave it. So that is my answer, and I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.